Long, long ago, there was a farmer and his wife. And the farmer, he wasn't real nice. He wasn't nice at all. He was kind of mean to his wife. He was kind of like a bully. And he was out in the fields and he was plowing and he was hungry. And he says, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop at the butcher shop and I'm going to get myself some liver and I'm going to have my wife cook it up. So he went on home for lunch to eat lunch and he sat that liver down and he said, honey, I want you to cook me this liver for dinner tonight. And she said, well, you remember old Sally? She lived down the long lane. Well, she passed away and I want to go over and pay my respects. He goes, I don't care what you do. I just want this liver cooked up and I want it cooked up when I get out of that field. You hear me now? And off he went. Well, the wife went and she started to cook up that liver. She put it in a frying pan. She put a little oil, a little salt, a little pepper. Oh, it smelled so good. I know y'all love liver. Can't you smell that smell? Well, she took it out and she said, I'm going to take just a little bite just to make sure it's just right. So she took a little bite. Oh, it was good. She took another little bite. She took another little bite. And before she knew it, the liver was gone. Oh, well, the wife, she started to panic because she knew her husband was going to be so mad if he didn't have that liver waiting for him. So, all of a sudden, she got an idea. She needed to go to the funeral home and pay her respects, and it was right across the street, so she got all dolled up. She went and got her purse. She got a fork and a nice sharp knife. She wrapped it in a napkin and she put it in her purse. And she went on over to that funeral home and she paid her respects to old Sally. Well, everybody started to leave. She was the only one alone with old Sally. She went up to the coffin. She opened up her purse. She took out that fork. She took out that knife and that napkin, and she cut out Sally's liver. And she put it in there, she wrapped it up, she brought it on home, she put it in a frying pan, she started to cook it up. She put a little salt, she put a little onions. Oh, that liver smelled so good. And when her husband came out of the farm, off of the fields, oh, he smelled the most delicious thing. She laid it in front of him. He cut it up. He took a bite. He said this was the best liver he had ever had. He took another bite. He took another bite. Before you know it, the liver was gone. He patted his belly. And he said, I'm going to go lay down. I had a rough day. So he went on into the other room, laid down. And that farm wife, she was so very happy that he had no idea he just ate Sally's liver. Well, she started doing the dishes and tidying up. And all of a sudden she heard, who's got my liver? Well, the farm wife, she just said, no, she didn't hear nothing. She didn't hear anything at all. She continued to cook, but it got louder. Who's got my liver? Well, this time the farm wife she knew that somebody was outside. And she started to get real nervous, and then she heard, Who's got my liver? All of a sudden the farmer came out. The door opened up. And there Sally stood with red eyes, her skin hanging off its bones, and a great big bloody hole where her liver once was. And it was dripping blood. She looked at the farmer and she said, Who